Hey folks, Landstryder here. Welcome back to another episode on Create Above and Beyond. I'm here with NachtFlame.
Hello.
We are over here messing around. What are you doing? Make some blaze.
Making blazing blood.
Yeah, I need to melt down some silver. So, grab some coins. And I'm going to throw some of that in here. Just real quick, because I need to make... real quick. We never wrapped up Chapter 3's bonus area, and I actually have completed all these crafts. So let's go walk through all that real quick before we get into Chapter 4 today.
Okay.
Before that, what was that? I needed a can of silver, molten silver, for some reason. Oop. Fireworks. Why not? Fortunately, what is it? Copper? It's copper. Not Cooper. Copper. There we go. And it's like this. Yeah, there it is. And then we just put that there and get our silver on the bottom. Already is. There we go. I'm gonna just go ahead and do that. Probably never use these, but there's the quest. I needed them for this quest. Submit. Thank you. And then I need a silver ingot. I probably have silver ingots in here. Because I have actually completed this process a few times now. To get our enderium ingots. So I'm just going to throw those in there. We'll use them eventually, or maybe not. Or they'll be there if we need them again. Okay, still got one ingot left in there. Let me see, where was I? That's done. Yay! Okay, not the end. We've been at the end. We've picked the tall posy bushes. So, I don't know, did we actually show that in the video? I can't remember if I went off and did that in a video yet or not. But we did. We traveled around the end a bit and got some posies. The biome is very common over there. I'm sure that was done on purpose. Oh yeah, nothing in there. Posies. I can't remember. I think it was the blocks that you actually get when you're actually in the end.
Yeah.
So we got some posy blocks over there, and I brought them back, and I've already used them to create the tall posy bushes and the posy bushes themselves. Those you can't normally get, I don't think. Maybe you can with a shear. Anyway, you bring the blocks back, and I'll show you those here in 1 second, because I need to go up there anyway to pick up the enderium and ender dust. I can touch some ender dust along the way. So we set this, or I set this up, and Nock really didn't have any input on this one. There we go. Ender dust. Now I'm not actually using ender dust for the process. So yeah, right over here. I did say that I had this like little space underneath the cobble gen that I would try to use for something, and this actually fit in here quite nicely. I had to add a little water source right here. The water source down below was just a little too far away for the pumps for any good pump position to work. So anyway, I just made its own water source up here. It's probably better. That pumps into all three of these photogenic isolators that I crafted using our Chapter 3 tech. I put photo gyro in these thinking that it would help the process. But the recipes don't include them, so this photo gyro is totally pointless in there. You can probably pull it out and use it for something else. But these right here, the posy clusters, are what you would mine up in the end and bring back to start this whole process. And you can see, like, water goes in the top, power goes in the bottom, and if I look around the backside, we can see that I got a couple bit of pretty pipes to move the items around a little bit. And that is because these will output automatically. I've added augments to each of these that will help them, so that you can do the configuration. I've also added resonant integral components, which makes them 4 times faster. Very nice. now that we can craft those. So I have upgraded these guys, or well, this one. This is the one that matters because you need the tall posy bushes. This is the one you want to be fast. The other ones aren't so much. They can just sit here and kind of slowly build their inventory up. But when I come up here, I want to be able to grab a full stack of tall posies and then go ahead and put them into, there's my Enderium ingots. Go ahead and put them into the induction smelter with a stack of silver. I go ahead and just manually put that in. And then because you can't get 64 ender pearls, I'm using ender pearls, 3, 4. You can't get 64 in there at a time. I've got a hopper. That's what this hopper is for, just so I can throw those in there and I can walk away. And then I'll come back later. I'll have all of the Enderium, and then I will use the Enderium in another process where I take the inductive mechanisms from right over here. Grab a stack of these. And then, oh goodness. Oh, I'm like, what's going on? I pulled the stack out, and then because we were backlogged on parts, this was able to just kind of go crazy. Fun. That's nice. I like that. I like that we're backlogged on parts now.
Yeah. Very nice feeling.
It probably won't stay backlogged very long when we get to like the final thing where we're just having to like crank tons of materials through.
Yeah, I would imagine not.
And I'll probably have to go back and re-examine our bottlenecks at that point. But so once I've got a full stack of Enderium, let's just simulate that. I would just come back. I'd pull that stack of Enderium out and throw a stack of that in, and then let that go. Come back in a little bit, and I'll have a stack of these obtruse mechanisms. So there's my obtruse mechanism, and I think I needed for that for a quest. Yes, I did. So there's that quest complete. The Posy Cycle Photogenic Isolator. PHY. I'll just make another one. I will just make another. We set up a illuminating process at some point and made a bunch. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I don't even know exactly how it's made. Let me look real quick. Redstone. Oh, it's just energized glowstone, melt glowstone, and then reform it. Done.
Yep.
Okay. Easy enough. Yeah, that was probably not too hard then. Cool. And then, of course, with the obtruse mechanism, there is only one use, and that is to make the Enderium machine. And there we go. Chapter 3. Chapter 3A complete. Yay. Give me some photogyro. Give me some of these things. Yay. And put them away, because I don't need them right now. Alright, guys. That totally completes Chapter 3 before we officially get into Chapter 4. How's that? I mean, we kind of got into Chapter 4, obviously, with the lab downstairs, but it's not nearly... It's only half the process, right? It's only about half of the process. Now, that's interesting. Why is this one not... I've never made a stockpile switch? I probably haven't. Let me complete that. Brass. We got brass machines in here. Yes, we do. And I always have my portable sawmill. So, stockpile switch. I've got content observers, which I use those. Oh, the catharsis complete.
Yay.
Yay. Okay, now that that is officially behind us, let's get on into Chapter 4. Yeah, and I'll take... Oh, hey, nice. That's actually a decent reward. Some redstone links. Thank you. I use those.
Yeah, we use those a lot.
I don't know about a lot. Mainly my elevator stuff. I could use them a lot more. I tried not to sometimes. Even though it would be easier. Easier is not always better. Did I die there? Is that? Oh yeah, I did die there. Yeah, I was like in my engineer gear and totally forgot did that. I'm kind of weak and decided to fight some pigmen that came through the portal, and it didn't work out very well, as you can see.
Yeah, we kind of had a pigman army waiting on the other side of the nether portal, and most of them came through the portal.
A good number of them did. Anyway, it was well, you see the result. Anyway,
yeah.
So now we've got our silicon stuff. We need to take our destabilized redstone and set up something. I don't know that we need this to be like, I don't know how automated this needs to be in the future, because at this point I'm in the dark. I have not been past this point in any of my playthroughs yet. So I would say let's look at the quest book. That'd be the best way to start, right? That would be the best way to start. Obviously, we've got our induction smelters, or chapter 4 start. New capacity. An upcoming summon line will require a significant amount of flux energy to run it. It is recommended you find suitable energy method, and considerable high scales in planning should become necessary later. Wait. Method to consider higher scales. Okay, yeah, we got that covered. I will show you that right now. We have that very well covered, I think. And I think I mentioned, well, I don't know if it'll make the cut, so I will mention it again. Where is my, there it is. Okay, because I gotta have my Ender Slime Sling to really get around some of these places, because I don't have normal access points. So, our power system now powers our trade station, as well as everything in the entire factory is run off the same central power system. And as you can see, that cable comes up, powers that charger, goes up, powers the photogenic isolators, and all of the stuff in the lab's also powered off that same system. Let me see if I can get down in there to show you guys. Yeah, this is sort of it. Yeah, there. Right over here, there's the cell that you can see from the inside of the lab. You can see we're right outside the lab here. A power line that goes up over, powers a couple of other things over that way. And this one actually goes to a separate power cell, but both of these power cells are being powered from all of these guys, all these Stirling Dynamos. And if we take a look at the Stirling Dynamos, I have a resonant integral component in each one of them, making them worth 4 each. Basically, instead of being whatever power 1 would create, this actually creates the amount that 4 would create. 160 RF per tick. Times 6 with a continual power stream going into it. Now, if this is not enough, I can duplicate this or quadruplicate it that direction. I could put another one of these someplace else. All I have to do is feed some of our kelp over there to it. And if we got to the point where we weren't producing enough kelp, kind of getting...
We just throw on more furnace engine flywheels.
Yes, we just add more flywheels. I was just going over here to kind of to demonstrate, because I can go that way with these flywheels a few more blocks, and I could probably go that way too, without running into any of our current operations or contraptions. I could go a lot that way. Anyway, so we got 5 right now. If I probably added any more, I'd probably go to 7. I want an odd number for some reason. I don't know why. I just feel odd about the whole situation, so it's gotta stay odd. Anyway, yeah, and that's our power system. So back to the quest book. That's kind of already been solved in the past. We did this, so most of what we're going to be checking a lot of these off, because we kind of did it by producing that lab down there, by building the lab down there. We've got this taken care of. Our modern cobble gen, we've got that. Basalt dealt with, and the basalt. I should actually, as I'm clicking these off, I'm actually going to show you where we've solved that. That would probably be the way to do it, right? I don't have a name for it. It doesn't. I guess some of the tiny things don't really deserve a name. I'm only going to name the things that are like large and possibly multiple contraptions in one, like the chromaticator, the spazitron, those type things. So like every little individual thing's not going to get a name. This lab, I mean, it's just the lab for now, but we might call it something else. But this whole lab down here would be like one name, even though it's many different contraptions combined. Anyway, just some notes on naming conventions. Anyway, this is how we did it. We got an igneous extruder. There is in fact a block of lava. I'm gonna break this block so that I don't spill lava out in anywhere, so you can kind of see what's going on there. And then since that lab block fell into that lava, I'm gonna get a fresh one to put it back. That's okay. I don't mind. We're material rich. But there's lava there, there's soul sand there, and you can't quite see it, but there is a blue ice block behind there in the wall. I'm trying to figure out what I can break to show you that without... There it is. The blue ice block. And then with that, because this thing doesn't require power or anything, it just requires those blocks. See, it's detecting that there's lava beside it, there's blue ice behind it, and there's soul sand underneath it. These are not actual blocks. This is just showing me that it's working. And then when it does work, it moves pretty fast. It produces quite a bit of igneous pretty fast. Igneous? Basalt, sorry. It is an igneous rock, but... Oh, hello. Okay, so that's where we have... I'm not sure what I just showed you there. We have completed that. So, dude, hot laser done, and flux charger done, and that's this whole contraption over here, right? That's the laser back there. This thing that's what that does. Then we got the basalt mill. I need to check that off. I need basalt powder. Where do I get basalt powder at? Maybe out of here. Haha, basalt powder. That is where I get it. Task complete. What do I need to have? More than one?
Shard.
Basalt powder. What's up?
Need the basalt shard first.
Oh. My bad. Okay, well here. That's easy enough. And if I push the button without flipping the switch, it'll only run one cycle. That's the other nice thing about that whole system.
Nice.
So... It's actually kind of fun to operate. I tried to make it fun to operate. And if you happen to be down here, you got the stable wormhole, so you have access to everything. Oh, I should try to grab some of that before it. There it goes. And that should have completed that. That's going through and getting processed now. Complete that. Complete. Oop. Oh, dang it. What did I just do? No. There we go. Oops. Fixed it though. And then throw my basalt powder back in there. I accidentally switched the filter for a second. It's like, oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Did that just go through again?
Did. I did not push the button.
Oh, it's because it's on.
Oh.
That's okay. That's okay. It'll back up. There are buffers in here, so if you did accidentally make too much material, there's a pretty good sized buffer down in there. So you'd have to really leave it on overnight or something for it to really jam up. So don't do that. Forget.
Got it.
Okay. Oh gosh, that thing's loud. All right. Anyway. Now that we picked up that sand, yes, we did sand. Sand balls, sand. I'm gonna need to throw some sand in there, ain't I? To make it work. Or is there sand in there right now? There's no sand in there right now. No, okay. And to get that sand, I gotta come down here. I need to grab it right there. Got that? Alright, and then I'll throw it on there, and then hopefully that's going to... Nope. I gotta take it up here and put it back in the machine in order to get to go through system proper. Maybe. Can I... course, now it doesn't want to go because there's already something sitting down there. I could just throw this away. It's not a big deal. We've got plenty of it. Oh, that's no, I cannot. Oh yeah, I can. Yeah, I can. I'm like, if you let the ball sand go through, and then the liquid gets pulled out of it, and then you don't end up putting it back in, then that can cause a problem where we'd have some liquid sand that would never get used. Kind of wondering if that's what we got right now. Probably not. I've never increased the speed on these induction smelters yet, and I think that's fine. I don't think they need to be super fast. Anyway, I need the thing that comes out afterwards, one of these, and that'll do. Sand chunks. Now I can click through the quest real quick since we've already completed all this stages. Oh, is it going to make me touch the liquid sand too? Okay. I think I can grab a bucket of liquid sand by pulling it out over here and then putting it back in. Oh, now I have to wait for it to actually get used up. Either that or I pull out one of these and don't put it back. And that'll solve that problem. What's up? Okay. That's that quest line. Oh man, I did not, and this is gonna take longer than I thought because we got a lot more quests to like look at. So liquid sand. I actually did not need the liquid sand. It just needed to check the box. Oops, should have checked that. So now I need a purified sand, which is what comes out of here. So I got to try to grab that. I'll wait for it to finish its process here, and then see if I can. Got it. Nice. Okay, and then can I put it back? I can't put it back like that, but I can just throw that in there and it'll deal with it. Okay. That solves that issue. Now, okay, all that's done. And then I just need to silicon compound. There's one of those in there. There's actually several of those in there. Looks like we need to turn this on. And allow that to run for a bit. Oops, did I not? Oh, is there something else I have to complete before this one? I bet. Those are done. Oh, the all this over here. Okay. Check. Yeah, cold juice. Check. Cull rewards. Check. I need a cull coke. Should be able to grab one out of here. Whoops.
Grab one off the belt right here.
That's okay. That works. I accidentally took some off, but I just threw it in the system. It's not a big deal. Okay. And I think I talked through this mechanism already. Cold coke chunks, which are going to be towards the end here. Cold coke chunks. This should be able to grab some right there. Nope. I've got to pull these out of the fluid. Let's see if I can get them to go back in. There we go. Mostly. Ah! Those belts are fast. They grab you.
There we go.
Okay.
I need the silicon compound.
Now I can touch the silicone compound. Okay. And that is all of that. You can see that was a lot of stuff. That was a lot of stuff. And then the final chapter, we can check mark that. Yeah. You got it. You got it. And then that one's done. And then circuit boards, you can just grab those out of the...
Yep.
Oh, maybe not. I think they're all in the system upstairs. Printed silicon. Nice. Cool. Printed silicon. Done.
And we just need the flash drive.
Okay, here's where we actually get to build something today. Okay. So to make the flash drive, we have to process some circuits. Okay, now, here's my big issue. We got the redstone right here, the destabilized redstone right here. Probably my biggest thing is there's not really enough space. I mean, I could probably put one right along this wall.
Push the wall out.
Now there's another option here, is we build one system. I don't think this is going to work for the long run, but for today, we build one assembly line and then just switch. So, okay, let me bring up what I'm talking about. CIR circuits. So we've got the printed calculation, the printed engineer, and the printed logic, right? So the logic, oh, what am I? Yeah. These all have to happen over, we can just make these over at the thing, right?
Yeah.
Over in the workshop. We're going to make those. But it's what you do with these afterwards. So they have to go through a sequenced assembly where you use destabilized redstone and the circuit and a press. So now let me think about this. The process is the same for each one, right? Circuit, destabilized redstone, press. Circuit, destabilized redstone, press. So you put the silicon in. So all we need to do is switch the circuit that we're putting in the deployer, and we can get the outputs, the different outputs. So if we build that right against this wall in front of these windows, and we've got our destabilized redstone right there, maybe we can have something where we put our silicon comes in here. Oh, we've already got our silicon going upstairs someplace. Our printed silicon is already going upstairs. That might not be the best place if we've already got it coming out up here. Because these are
coming out up there for the.
Are these full? 16 and 16. I see 16 and 16 in these right here right now. I mean, maybe we just need to make enough silicon to fill these up, and then we can have the extra start filling up the other system.
Yeah.
Or we could just come up here and grab some when we need it. Or we could put the thing up here. I mean, it could even be out here on the balcony. Or we could enclose that balcony and make it another piece of the factory. I think here in the corner is probably fine, though. It's not too far away from where they're going to be used. And then once we get these... Oh, yeah, then we can start building all the things. All the applied energistics things. Sweet. All right, so I think... Yeah, right here is where we want to do it. We need a spout, a deployer... Well, a spout and two deployers, I think. No. A spout, a deployer, and a press. Sorry. Spout. Nope. I don't have a copper machine right now? Okay. Don't have anything ready to go on this, looks like. What's that need? Does that need these? No. No, it just needs like the basic level, doesn't it? Must be out of these in there. Nope. Oh, that's the sealed mechanism. Sealed mechanism. Oh, yeah. Been so while since I made a sealed mechanism, I forgot how. That's with the rubber. We've done so little with that in such a time in a while, so. And I think last time I made them, I made a bunch, so. There we go. There's two of them. Everything, the factory's running good today. Everything's going. Cool. Okay, so what was it that I needed? That wasn't it. Oh, it was something in the... I did put a kind of shortcut down into the lab here. Not very secret or anything, but this is a quick way down in here. There was something I needed here. Ah, yeah, spout. Oh, that's right. So I need a hopper. And because I know I'm going to need some more of those in the future, might as well just go ahead and make the 2. Alright, are you got a pretty good amount of ice charges built up. I'm going to go ahead and turn it off now. And do we still have plenty of earth charge? Yes. And sand is still running. You know what? Throw another stack in there. Let it run. Alright, so we got our spout. This would be a good place to go ahead and put down my toolbox. There, yeah. Words. Use your words. It's probably all for. Oh, you know, we're gonna need. I'll be able to figure out something. And I kind of don't want the stuff in front of the windows. So it gets the thing, and then it gets that, and then it gets, which means this needs to be moved over to about there. Yeah, I don't need the space, but I don't want to block the windows, basically. The only reason for all that. And then I should be able to pull power. No, I don't want to pull power off that system. Ugh, that's the windmill system. I don't have any available there. I'll need to go down to the lab and bring up or something. Find the closest point where I have power from the main system. And get it over here to run this stuff. And what was the other? I need a deployer and a press. Deployer. Wow, I don't have andesite alloy? Well, I know how to solve that. Come right over here and go dink, 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 dink. Okay, and then of course I'll need one of these to go with it, and then a press. Do we have a press ready to go? Probably not. Nope. The press is another one of these, and iron block. Man, I know it would really only be for this pack specific, but you know, I would love if somebody made a portable smithing table. But yeah, I don't see it.
Stone cutter, yeah.
Yeah, like the portable stone cutter, but the smithing table. Because you know. And then what was the other? There we go. Deployer and press. Oh, did you see our honey's overflowing now?
Yeah, I'm
Oh, you upgraded a drawer.
thinking about actually.
Okay. I don't know how I'm going to power that yet, so we can stay there. That just rotates it that way. That's fine. To there, and then we would probably do something like oh, you know, I might need to make another oh, I do have a bunch of printed silicon in here now. Of course, maybe that just got in there, or I wasn't seeing it earlier. Anyway, what was I about to make? Oh yeah, I need another wormhole. Oh, we're out of wormholes. That means time to make a new one. And I don't really...
I could also use another one.
Yeah, they take a long time. I'm only going to make one for camera, but... because it takes so long. Well, I mean, I suppose I could just pause it. Quartz. All right, so if I'm gonna make a few, grab a bunch of this and some ender pearls, and make a few more of these. So let's just go ahead and make at least 4 of them. I need one. Nock needs one, and it won't be too long till we need another few anyway. So that'll work. And then recipe for this. There we go. I got 4. Wow, this has actually gone a lot longer than I expected already, which is good. Actually, come out reverse. Bring my elevator up. Thank you. Hello, bat. We have a bat that lives on the elevator now.
Yep.
Oh, he don't live on the elevator no more.
Uh-huh.
Oops. Yeah. It's not the fall that gets you. It's a sudden stop, as was demonstrated by the bat. All right, so we need these, and these, and then I need to activate that book. I need to make 4 more of these books, or 3 more of these books to... what am I out of? Books and quills. Hey, I need ink. Go get me some ink. If you don't mind, grab a couple ink sacks, and that will help me out a lot. Use. Oh, come on. Use. There we go. All right, and then that. 1 of those, and then 2 of those, and then book. And then this is where I stop recording because there's going to be about 10 minutes of sitting here staring at